Oh well, this one is sort of a rant and it's sort of a review, because unlike Halloween 5, what I think fucking sucks, unlike 6, what sucks even more, unlike 7, I fucking detest, which is HD, so we go HD, even the Rocket let me know there, HD, which is definitely a fucking one, and unlike fucking Resurrection, as I like to call it, a Resurrection, because it definitely is. Unlike Rob Zombies, what definitely did piss me off, 1 and fucking 2. I see this one tried to fix things. It tried to fix things. The only thing though, and this is me just being honest, bear with me one moment. The only thing is though, I think it didn't need to fix number 2. They already did that. Was it gold? Oh yeah. Was it gold? If I can remember right, did they already do that? No, they did, didn't they? The one gold H2O. Mind you, that was Mother 401 after number 2. And then there was the erection. Basically said, fuck you to Jamie Lee Curtis's character. That being Laurie Strode. Now you know what I'm blabbing on about? I'm on about Halloween. I'm just going to go to Halloween from 2000, I could be right in one day, 2018. Which I think fucking sucks. I really do think it fucking sucks. But it's a review and a rant. I'm not going to swear, I'm not going to jeff, I'm not going to go doolally. Because it's just pointless. It's pointless. The remakes is a prime example. The fucking erection was a prime example. Now granted, I will give it its due, and this is why I'm not going and going fucking off my head. Because they do bring back Jamie Lee fucking Curtis. They bring her back again. But in all fairness, even though I don't like H2O, and I do admit I don't like it, I see Jamie Lee Curtis kicked ass. I see Jamie Lee Curtis did some stuff. She didn't do a lot, but I see she did stuff. In this, she might as well not be fucking in it. She might as well not be fucking in it. She has fucking grey hair and she looks like a fucking witch. And it's a damn shame because I used to fancy the arse of Jamie Lee Curtis. She was a good looking woman. She had a good figure on her. And in H2O, she kicked ass. In this, she was just an insane woman. I don't know what is shittier the most, the erection one, where she's in a fucking mental asylum and she gets killed by Michael, and this. This is supposed to be the proper sequel to Halloween. The proper one. But in my eyes, the best ever sequel was in 1981. The best of the ultra-fine version. You start off where Michael is in a mental asylum, right? He's back in the nick. How? Because this is supposed to be the proper sequel, right? Now, if you remember the original classic 78 one, he got away. Dr. Humus looks for the door by the pestle, the classic himself, the man himself, John Presence, and he looks in, he got heavy breathing, and he disappeared. The second one was how it should have ended. In my eyes, number 2 was how it should have ended. If you were going to do the proper fucking sequel and all this shit, which basically just a fucking BS, fix number 5. This is how I see it. Fix number 5 and have, let's say, the Rachel character, she's alive, and it follows on from number 4. So if it being Michael, it's a do killer. How's that for a good idea? And Rachel has no option but to kill a fucking, you know, the one she's looking after, the fucking niece or whatever. She's going to have to look after her. She's going to, you know, have to sacrifice her, knowing she'd had to save her in that one. That would have been fucking better. It would have really mended what they did to Rachel in number 5. It's just copying what they did in H2O, where it ignored number 4 and it ignored number 5 and it ignored number 6. I can understand 5 and 6 because they're shit. That's all it's trying to do. The only difference is, unlike H2O, where she had a lad, she has a daughter, and her fucking daughter is a bitch. She's a bitch. There's a bit right there. Laurie Strode is going, she's screaming blue bloody murder. And what does her daughter say? Now you see what I have to put up with all these days. But anyway, I'm going to edit myself here. You've got this guy, but like the next Dr. Humus. This is how it starts up. And he's waving Michael Mathers's mask about next to fucking Michael. He's got his back turned to him because usually you don't see his face. And you've got all the maniacs going, and going off the fucking heads. And that's how you start it up. That is how you start the fucking film up. It's like he's holding the mask like he's got fucking Medusa's head. Remember in Attack of the Titans? In the bit where he pulls the thing up. That's what it's like it's his fucking Attack of the fucking Titans now. It's the mask that's going to get snakes out and doing all the mental patients into fucking stone. It's like that. I do admit that Don Tarpley did bring back the theme tune, but that was all he did. He didn't direct this shit. He did not direct it. But I'm not going like I did with fucking H2O or Thingy, because they did at least bring back Jamie Lee Curtis, but she might as well be dead. Like a character, because they put her mental. And she's fucking H2O. She was a school teacher, and you could say she taunted her face into a wretch and fucking ruined it. But I do give it its due. It's got a few good gruesome deaths, unlike the proper second one where he went in the house and you had this old woman screaming, and then, I think the TV one, you don't know what he did, you see a pores on his face. In this one, he goes in, gets an hammer, bashes the fucking head in, but most of the death scenes are off screen. You don't see them, they're off screen. Happy to say it doesn't have as much shaky tam in it, but it's off fucking screen. It's off screen. Unlike the proper sequel in 81, needles in the eyeball, women getting their fucking faces burnt in boiling fucking water, any of that, really traffic scenes with needle in the eyeball, Michael jumping out, stabbing someone, blood squirting out. Unlike any of that, you do not see any of that. You don't fucking see it, it's just off screen. Hammer on the head, you get to do some sound effects and a bit here and there, but it's so fucking fast. You blink, you miss it. I said it. You blink, you fucking miss it. You fucking miss it. So it doesn't have the wrist rule or the door or any of that. The days now, you're definitely not going to see how that anyway. You know what I mean? Like 81, the proper sequel, you don't see any of it. You got the daughter of Laurie Strode. I'm just ready to bring back Jamie Lee Curtis, but she's just in a racist role. She's in a fucking racist role. See, I'm having fucking words then. She's in a racist role. I mean, she was in a racist role in H2O, but maybe I should give that a bit of leeway. I'll give that a bit of leeway. Because to see she did a bit more in that, maybe I was warned. Maybe she did do a bit more, because after seeing her in this, she's in a racist role. Now, I think it was in number 6. I could be wrong at one day, there's so many fucking Halloween films. There was a door, right? Actually, no, it was one. It's H2O. There was a door in the toilet, and lucky enough, he doesn't die. In this, Michael does get the door, different door of doors, and does it in. But again, most of the death scenes, kill scenes, they're just like in other Halloween films. They both have this Dr. Humor's character. Believe me, the next Dr. Humor. This is what Jamie Lee Curtis says. It's Laurie Strode. So you're the next Dr. Humor's. Next Dr. Humor's my fucking ass. Compared to Tom Pheasants, he's definitely no Tom Pheasants. And it does have a twist where he turns out to be a bit of a baddie. He goes off his fucking head, but he gets killed, happy to say. And that's the film. The franchise sort of died, and all I can say to Hollywood is make, without blinding people, sorry about that. Just me fucking nose. Make a new franchise. Make a new franchise. It's good to end a franchise. You did so many Elm Street films. That went bye-bye to the fucking remake, ruined it. But even then, they knew when to call it a day. Even Robert Englund said, fuck it, time to take me fucking hat off. Call it a day. Friday the 13th, there they made loads, but eventually they decided to call it a fucking day. Make a new villain, for fucking crying out loud. It is not bad to end a fucking franchise. There's no shame in ending a franchise. You've overdone it, Hollywood, with Halloween. I love John Carpenter's. It's a classic. I love the proper sequel. The third one, I'm not sure what would have happened. The fourth one would have been a success. But I still like the fourth one. After that, the rest to me suck fucking ass. And it's a prime example that you can't just keep doing the same shit. In my eyes, it's a prime example. That's why I'm not ranting and raving. But all I can say to Hollywood is, it's time to fucking take off Michael Mathers's face, throw it, and call it a day. Now it ends, he gets burnt, Jamie 30 says good riddance, and I'm thinking, yeah, you got the fucking words right out of my mouth, but money talks, this made money, no doubt they'll waste money on another one. It's just time in my eyes to bring in a new villain. Bring a new fucking villain. Into then, see you later. And I've even farted, that's how excited it was.